As we start to move closer to quarter two here at Critical Mass, we're turning toward a theme that requires a lot of steadiness and a lot of maturity. This upcoming quarter, we are exploring religious deconstruction and the move toward healthy spirituality. And this is not about dismantling beliefs, it's about understanding impact. Across the world, many people are re-examining the religious systems that they were raised inside. Some are stepping away entirely, some are rebuilding their faith, and others are kind of somewhere in the middle, trying to make sense of what shaped them, what fits, what no longer fits. And this is part of a broader global shift in consciousness where systems of authority are being questioned and individuals are being asked to develop things like discernment rather than dependency. Religion has shaped things like our identities, gender roles, authority, morality, and belonging for generations. And for some, it offered grounding and community. It's offered some beautiful things. For others, it's created fear, suppression, and confusion. And often it did both. In this quarter, we're exploring what happens after rupture. What does healthy spirituality look like when it's no longer driven by fear or control? What does faith look like when it's held with discernment? What does spiritual authority look like when it's accountable rather than hierarchical? Across our different series that we're going to be putting out, we will be examining these questions from multiple angles. In our public education series, we're going to be looking at the suppression of feminine spiritual authority, spiritual bypassing, and the ways organized religion can shape or distort personal connection to the divine. In our Healer Roundtables, practitioners are going to be discussing what happens when religious conditioning walks into our healing spaces, and how can we avoid recreating hierarchy while holding clear boundaries with our clients. Inside the Professional Practice series, we're going to be exploring how do we work responsibly with clients that are navigating shifts in their belief systems. In Talks with the Elders, we're grounding the theme in very much lived experience, including conversations on purity culture, high control environments, and what does healthy Christianity actually look like in practice. Through This Is How It Works, we are going to continue offering super simple language explanations of ancient spiritual modalities so that exploration remains grounded and educational. And alongside these series, we will be continuing our educational posts, our conversation starter discussions to help support that engagement as a community, so we can have these conversations as a community. We're also holding a special event in May, The Good Girl Unlearned, with Tamala Lyons-Price. I have done this workshop. It is amazing. It's a somatic workshop for women who have learned early to be strong and self-sacrificing and are now ready to stop earning rest and start receiving it. And this work connects directly to the way religious and cultural conditioning is stored in the body long after belief shifts intellectually. Quarter two is going to invite some careful examination rather than reaction. Please, no reactions. Religious deconstruction is not the end of faith. In fact, in many cases, it's the beginning of something more mature, more embodied, more accountable. And I invite you to engage in this conversation thoughtfully, slowly. Reflect on your own relationship with belief and authority, and join us in strengthening discernment and restoring dignity to spiritual practice.